Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a very, very special episode of the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil, because today I am opening for you a piece of Canadian musical history and a must-have for any music fan out there. Not even just Canadian, like any music fan. This is an incredible release done by Light in the Attic of Willie Dunn's Anthology. Let's just get into it here first. It is called Creation Never Sleeps, Creation Never Dies. All right, get that off to the side. Start with the Obi strip here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just give you a look first and tell you a little bit about Willie Dunn in case you are unfamiliar. So Willie Dunn was a Montreal-born singer, songwriter, film director, and politician of mixed Mi'kmaq and Scottish-Irish background. Sadly, he passed away on August 5th, 2013 at the age of 71. He left behind a robust body of work that we are only now truly understanding its importance. So I think we have Light in the Attic and also Kevin Howes to thank in large part for the newfound interest in Indigenous folk and country music within Canada. In 2014, Light in the Attic released the Native North America Volume 1 box set. It featured 3 albums of rare and out-of-print recordings by First Nations, Métis, and Inuit musicians from Canada and Alaska. And that name, Kevin Howes, important name because he was the one that compiled that box set that it was, I think it was Juno nominated. I know it was Polaris Prize nominated. It was revered, and actually I'm very happy to report at the time of this recording a second pressing of that box has been done, and I believe it is once again available for purchase. So get your hands on that. So anyways, that box, it featured 3 songs from Willie Dunn, and it left music fans clamoring for more. Thankfully, Light in the Attic, they answered the call with Creation Never Sleeps, Creation Never Dies. And let's take a look at the Obi strip here. I don't know if this is truly an Obi strip because it's more of like a spine, but I think we can still call it that. So here's the write-up. I'm not going to read this whole thing for you, but if you want, you can pause and read through this. But I love these little Obi strips. There's a really great way to hype a record without doing the stickers on the foil. Okay, so here's a little bit of some of the stuff we need to know. Officially licensed and approved by the Willie Dunn estate. Contains rare previously unreleased recordings of photos and interviews, lyrics, discography, filmography. Audio was remastered by John Baldwin Mastering. Artwork by Christy Belcourt and Alana Edwards. Liner notes by Kevin Howes of Voluntary in Nature. Contributions from the Dunn family, Bob Robb and Alanis Obomsawin. And it is a double LP set pressed on translucent red. It is the what Light in the Attic calls the indie retail exclusive edition. So these ones just went out to your local record shops, and that's the front cover of the Native North America Volume 1 box set. It is available. I was not lying to you there earlier on. Okay, well, let's get into this. We are going to take a look at the inside. There's going to be a lot to cover in this episode of the Vinyl Unveil. Like with an anthology like this, there is a lot of extra amazing things that go into it. I'm obviously not going to read through all of this for you, but just to show you how robust of a collection this is, and really why it's one that you should be purchasing for yourself, getting it into your collection. And who knows, maybe this is the record that actually gets you to start a record collection. It is that important to Canadian music history. Really is something that I think every music fan should be putting on their shelf and putting on their turntables. So this is just a really cool paper that came with it. I will look forward to reading through this. All the songs here, the lyrics for all the songs. Some words from the Dunn family. Wow. And we'll zoom in here on the credits. And a lot of thank yous go into something like this. Years and years and years of work most definitely took place for Light in the Attic to be able to give us this incredible box set. Sorry, not box set, anthology. There's one. There's two on the ruby red, as I had mentioned, and it doesn't look like it comes with a download code, actually, so that's slightly disappointing for those of us who still like to put their music out there. I'm sure it's on Spotify and all that stuff. All right, so there's the label, the inner label there. Oh, here we go, the information for you. And let's try to find, looks like we've got etched run out codes here. Light in the Attic 164A. And, let's see it over here. 36488.1 and a 3 in brackets with a couple extra dots there. And oh, there is a little bit more. We've got the old golden stamp that we see on many record pressings. And I'm looking at the other side here. It is the same stuff, same number, and the Light in the Attic code just has side B instead of A. So let's put that away. And take a look at the second LP in this set. There you go, the label for side C. And again, it looks like we're looking at the same matrix runout codes, except we're on side C now. And the number here is the same, 36433.3 with a 3 in brackets. I believe that's your 33 and a third. They're telling you that. Same thing on side D, same stuff. The golden stamp is still there in case you were curious. And that is it. So this vinyl unveil kind of is sparking a ton of coverage that we are doing for this anthology over at the Cups and Cakes Network. Because of the importance of this release, it is going to get a lot of coverage from us. We're going to push it hard on you viewers, readers, listeners out there. Today, along with this final unveil, we're also releasing a dual interview that Cups and Cakes correspondent Sean Lee did with Willie Dunn's son, Lawrence Dunn, and Voluntary in Nature's Kevin Howes. You'll remember that name from this episode when I talked about him being the one who compiled the Native North America Volume 1 box set, writing all the liner notes for this release, and being the producer for this release. So there is that out on our website today. There'll be links in the description that you can head over there, as well as a link to purchase this record from Light in the Attic in the description. And there is one more thing coming up. Tomorrow on April 22nd, we will be releasing our Pick of the Week review of this anthology, something I really recommend you come back tomorrow to read at cupsandcakespod.com. That's cups, the letter N, cakespod.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, looking at this incredible Canadian release with me. Really excited to open this one, and even more excited to hit stop on the record button here and go and put it on my turntable and give it a listen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Back in another week with another Canadian LP.